So let's talk about wealth. When you hear the word rich, what's the first thing that pops into your head? For a lot of us, it's all about the flashy stuff, right? The things you can see. But what if I told you that real wealth is actually invisible? You know the scene. You see that brand new, super expensive car cruising down the street, and it's probably parked in front of a huge, beautiful house. Then you see the designer clothes, the fancy watch, all those things that just scream, I've made it. And our brains, they're wired to connect those dots and think, yep, that person is loaded. But here's the thing, that's all part of the great wealth illusion. Because what you're seeing isn't wealth, it's spending. It's actually the absence of money. You're watching cash flow out of someone's bank account, not what's quietly staying in it. To really get what I'm talking about, let's break it down with a quick story. It's a tale of two people who handle their money in completely different ways. Okay, so on one side, you've got person A. This is our big spender. They've got the car, the house, the whole shebang. Their lifestyle is on full display for everyone to see and admire. And then there's person B. They live a much simpler life. No flashy stuff, no need to impress anyone. Instead, they're just methodically saving and investing behind the scenes. So here it is, the million-dollar question. Who's actually wealthier? I mean, our first instinct, everything society tells us screams person A, of course. But is it really that simple? Well, here's the twist. 9 times out of 10, maybe even more, person B is the one who's truly wealthy, and by a lot. This is because we have to totally redefine what wealth is. Real wealth isn't what you show off, it's what you hold on to. And that brings us to this huge idea, invisible wealth. Think of it like this. Wealth is the expensive car you didn't buy. It's the designer watch you passed on. It's every single dollar you decided not to spend, but to keep and put to work for your future. It's what builds real savings, investments, and actual financial security. So what does this invisible wealth actually look like? Well, it's the cash in a savings account, quietly earning interest. It's your investment portfolio compounding year after year in the background. It's all these assets working for you to build the one thing money can't buy on a whim, true security. That's the foundation of being rich. And this chart just lays it all out perfectly. Take a look at person A. A whopping 90% of their income is just gone, eaten up by spending. That leaves a tiny little 10% for their future. Talk about living on a financial tightrope. Now, look at person B. The script is totally flipped. A huge 60% of their income is going toward building that invisible fortress of wealth. And here's the psychological trap we all fall into. We want to signal our success, so we spend money to look rich. But every single dollar you spend on looking rich is one less dollar you have to actually become rich. It's a treadmill of high payments and a ton of financial stress. Okay, so how do we get off that treadmill? How do we break free and start building something real, something that lasts? This is where we stop talking theory and start talking action. Let's get into a real practical playbook for building your own invisible wealth. It really just boils down to 4 super powerful habits. Number 1, save before you spend. This is the classic pay yourself first. The second your paycheck hits, set up an automatic transfer to savings. You won't even miss it. 2, avoid lifestyle inflation. So you got a raise? Awesome, but don't let your spending rise with it. Instead, invest that extra income. 3, invest consistently. It doesn't have to be a ton of money, just be steady. Let that compounding do its magic. And finally, number 4, think long-term. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme, it's a get-wealthy-for-sure plan. So when you look at the whole picture, the rules of this game are pretty simple. You absolutely do want to focus on your savings rate and build your assets quietly. And you don't want to get caught in the trap of spending just to look rich. And please never, ever confuse a high income with being wealthy. One is just cash flow, the other is freedom. If you only take one single thing away from this, let it be this right here. Real, lasting wealth isn't the car, it isn't the house, it's the financial security. It's the options and the freedom that come from the money you didn't spend. And I'll leave you with this final thought. In today's world of easy credit, anybody can look rich for a weekend. That's the easy part. The real challenge and the greatest reward is to just tune out all that noise, ignore the show, and quietly focus on building a future where you are truly, lastingly wealthy.